guys, welcome back to Mel and Tink.
Hey!
Today we're here doing a DIY coffee scrub. Before we get stuck into it, I just wanted to do a shout out to anyone who's new to us.
Yep.
Welcome. Welcome. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell.
Yes. And
yes,
there's one more. What is it?
I don't know.
Bell, subscribe,
and like.
and like.
Yeah, please like us.
Like us.
To stay updated with our latest videos and any old ones that you may have not watched before. Okay, great. So our DIY, well, it's not my DIY coffee scrub, but it's something that I recently found. I recently discovered this when I got married earlier this year, and I wanted to do a really cute present to my bridesmaids, and yeah, it was really nice. We did like a little pamper sesh, and I gave them little jars of my DIY coffee scrub. It's all natural. You can get everything from the supermarket, and I do reuse my ground coffee beans. So I'll just maybe introduce you to the ingredients that you need to use today.
What you will need.
What you will need. So I use raw sugar. I just like the granules in it because this is essentially an exfoliant.
Yeah, you want it to be like a scrub.
And we want it to be a scrub. So these are a bit more hard, they're harder and they don't break down as much when you mix everything together. I also have not cocktail onions. This is salt, I don't know, is it salt rocks?
Yeah,
it's salt
Himalayan
rocks.
salt rocks.
Yeah, that is right. I like to buy these in bulk, that's why they come in the rocks, and then I just grind it down using the, Jace, what's this called?
Mortar and pestle.
My mortar and pestle.
Thanks, Jason.
It's a really strange name, it must be the person who made it.
It's very fancy. Very fancy.
It's quite fun actually. Relieves some stress. I've also got obviously my used ground coffee beans. I like to use used coffee beans or ground coffee beans because it activates the caffeine in it, which is really good for your skin.
Like wakes it up.
It wakes it up. It's really good apparently for cellulite. So you rub it on your cellulite, so it's not only exfoliating, but it's stimulating circulation to the area, which is, I think, supposed to like help rid the fat in that area or like smooth it out and tighten it. Coconut oil. So coconut oil is a natural antibacterial. So when you use it on your face or other areas, you're also helping to treat, you know, acne or blemishes or anything like that. And it's also quite nourishing and hydrating for the skin. I've got my plain jar that will put the coffee scrub inside of, but you can really use anything, a container if you like. I have a little fetish for jars, glass jars. As
you can see.
Some of the labels are really hard to take off, okay? So we just leave them on.
To eat pickled onions forever.
Now this is something that not all recipes use, but I really like to add lavender oil to it. I think it depends on what your skin is like. So if you have super sensitive skin, it might not be appropriate for you, but lavender oil is probably the least harsh of essential oils, and it's really calming for your skin. So again, if you have blemishes or any breakouts, this is quite nice to add to it, and it also adds a nice smell. Nice. Because this can sort of smell like a dessert.
Yeah, you want to eat it.
So this kind of takes it to a more skincare level.
Yeah. Makes it more legit.
And then we just have some measuring spoons and 2 bowls. One will be for melting coconut oil and one will be for mixing it up. We will also use a wooden spoon to mix it all together. So let's jump into it.
Let's do it!
Yeah, and Mel's my assistant today. I'm very lucky.
Like a magician's assistant?
Yeah, no. Please don't jump out of the box.
Damn.
Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to do is melt our coconut oil. So we're going to use that small bowl, and then I'm going to grab you a spoon and we're going to mix half a cup of coconut oil. So actually this is what we're going to use. So half a cup. I never know by eye what half a cup would look like. Like, would you guess that that's half a cup?
Well, only because like surely the biggest is a full cup.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna get you a small spoon.
This is a bit of fun.
All right, assistants.
Yes.
You're gonna fill that up with coconut oil.
Easy. That I can do.
So we're essentially just gonna not blast that in the microwave because you don't want it to be hot oil. Hot coconut oil will essentially just melt all the other ingredients, and you want to maintain texture in this coffee scrub because you essentially want it to be an exfoliant. So if you just sort of putting liquid on your face, it's not going to be very fun. Or it's not going to be beneficial really. Yeah. So I usually just do 30 seconds and I'm sort of watching it, making sure it's not fully melted. You kind of want it to have just like, you know, half melted so that when you mix it together with a spoon, it melts all together with that residual heat that's left over in there. But yeah, if you do overdo it in the microwave, you need to let it sit and cool down before you mix the other ingredients in. So it just sort of delays the process and it's a little bit annoying.
Well, but you don't ruin it, you just have to wait longer.
Yeah, no, I've stuck it in the fridge before and it works a treat. Freezer's even better, but my freezer is tiny, so that's not going to happen. Yeah.
Put it outside, it will freeze.
Yeah, and Melbourne weather, it will probably freeze over.
So I'm still going.
That's okay. It doesn't have to be exactly half a cup. I think.
How's that?
I think that's good.
It's good?
It's really good. It's not baking a cake.
Okay.
You can't really muck this up. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so pop that into the bowl. Beautiful. My microwave is down here, so that's very convenient.
I told you I'm a magical assistant. And it's going in the microwave.
Okay, so 20. Actually, no, I'm going to do 30 seconds.
Okay. And then we're gonna watch it.
I don't know about anyone else, but I don't like to stand in front of the microwave. It's just a weird thing.
So I'm guessing you won't watch, like looking at it.
I am watching it from here.
From afar. From afar.
Okay, let's check it out. Right, so you can feel that's really not warm. Yeah, so that's good. Now, but you see how there's still some blobs in there? I'm just gonna mix it all together.
Blobs.
Blobby.
Blobby.
Nice and blobby.
Mix it all together.
And then, once it's all mixed, just stick your pinky in there to make sure it's not too warm. Obviously, if it's like lukewarm, it's okay, but if it's like warmer than that, it might start to melt the other products. Ingredients.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's cold.
Beautiful.
Like it's cold, yeah.
Okay. So the next step is the coffee. So we're gonna add half a cup of the ground coffee. So just pop that into the same utensil. Very clean. Ooh, that's okay. We'll clean up afterwards. Good old Jason.
Comes in handy. Like our assistants. This we need the full thing.
Yes, well it is, it's a coffee scrub, so
don't stinge.
Don't be stingy on your coffee.
Yeah, stinge on everything else.
It's actually a really nice way to reuse something that you're already using.
You've gained from it.
Essentially going to throw in the bin and yeah.
How's that? More?
No, that's fine. That's totally fine.
In there?
Yep, chuck it in. Whee! Beautiful. Now we're going to do half a cup of brown sugar. So again, you can just use the same utensil.
Do we mix this yet or just mix it all
together? We'll mix it all together. Now I did have the bigger bowl for mixing, but we can continue in that until we feel it's too small.
Okay.
Beautiful. Chuck that in. I like to add salt because I don't know if you ever noticed, but when you go to the beach and you go swimming in the water, it's really good for your skin. So I like to add salt. I think it's also a natural antibacterial. You know when you have like an ear infection, like from an earring?
Yep.
We need to ground salt. So with the salt, I'd probably say half a cup's probably too much, maybe a third. So let's go with that. I'll ground these.
How cool. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Looks like cake batter.
I know, right? I know. You could eat it. I mean, I don't know how it would taste. It would just taste sort of coffee and
sugary.
Yeah. It smells good.
It smells delicious. And how fine do you want this to be? Like
not too fine. Okay. So you still want to have some granules in there.
Yeah.
Again, you're adding to that, that scrub texture.
Yeah.
but you don't want to have big chunky pieces. Again, you don't have to grind it yourself. You can just use.
You can buy
pre-ground ones. Just chuck that in. Cool. Okay, so we're almost there. Believe it or not, it's pretty quick. So the final touches, which again is something that I like to do, it might not be for everyone, or you might have a different essential oil that you like to add, is my lavender oil. And I just chuck in 2 to 3 drops. If it wants to come out.
Is it empty? It's empty. Oh, 7 drops will do.
We'll be alright, we'll be alright. So now it doesn't smell like a cake batter, it smells like something you put on your face.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, I have once tried a moisturizer.
You ate it?
I mean, it just smells really good.
And what you put on your tongue? Don't do that at home. Don't do that.
It's like a mango butter moisturizer. I mean, that sounds delicious, right? And it smelled like mango and butter. So I was just like, why not? You know, it was alone. And I just like the tiniest little bit and it was actually really sweet. I didn't go back for more, I promise. Sure. Alright, okay. Now why don't you show the camera up close and personal what our
what it looks like.
Beautiful face scrub looks like.
How's that?
Can't see, but you tell me.
I can't see.
This is a tricky part, getting it in here.
Oh, you should have told me to bring a funnel.
I actually have a funnel, but it's too thick.
Too thick, gotcha.
So if you have like a wide funnel,
yeah.
Sure.
It was thick.
Yeah.
Thick funnel. Thick funnel.
But yeah, if you just scoop it in, beautiful. So pro tips for storage. I think this will last about a month. And I just keep mine in my shower because it's something that you can use in your face, you can use in your whole body. Mel actually said a great idea before, it could be used as a lip scrub. It's all natural, so you can pretty much put it anywhere apart from your mouth. But even if it entered your mouth, I think you'd still be fine. It would just not taste that great.
Just don't eat it like Talia eats her moisturizers.
It was one time. Don't put it in your fridge. I've made that mistake before and it sort of solidifies because of the coconut oil. When coconut oil drops below a certain temperature,
it looks like this.
It solidifies and then it's really hard to get it back to this stage. Once it's sort of in this stage, even if it's really cold in your house, it doesn't go past a certain temperature and it just stays at this nice consistency.
Beautiful!
Yeah. 4 hands are better than 2. Alright, and here's the final product. If you try it, please let us know. We'd love to hear about your feedback. If you have any other DIY recipes, please let us know. And we're always open to trying new things. And if you like our videos, hit subscribe, the like button, and the bell!
See you guys next week.
Thanks for watching.
Bye!
These aren't spirit fingers, these are spirit fingers!